Hi, my name is Bob, and today I'll be demonstrating how to use the golf green speed meter. This Stimpmeter is similar to the official USGA Stimpmeter in use and accuracy, but different in style and design. It's custom made out of extruded aluminum with a plastic insert which is machined with a holding hole for the golf balls to rest in, two top rails for the golf balls to travel down on, a beveled edge at the front end for the golf balls to roll onto the putting surface without skipping, a locking mechanism to hold the meter in the protective tubing, and a golf ball lifting handle at the other end. This meter comes complete with a protective tubing that keeps it securely locked in place and from being scratched or damaged while in transit or in the golf bag. Also included in the purchase is a small tape measure and a small notebook with plenty of worksheets that will guide you in doing the simple math to determine the green speeds. Using this meter and knowing the speed of the practice putting green and the speed group which it falls in before you begin your round of golf will help you determine how hard or how soft to putt the ball throughout the game. The remaining video is broken down into 3 steps: lifting the meter, measuring the distances, and finally doing the math to determine the green speed. Before you begin, you will need to find a flat spot on the putting green without any breaks or slopes, which I found here, and you'll also need to have 3 golf balls handy. Since the practice putting green and the other 18 greens on the golf course are mowed by the grounds crew at about the same time early each morning, knowing the speed of the practice putting green is a good indication of what you can expect throughout your round of golf. You first start by laying the meter flat on the putting surface, then place a golf ball in the holding hole where the white dot is located, then slowly, very slowly lift the meter in an upward direction until the golf ball is released and starts to roll down the top rails. At this point, you need to stop lifting the meter and hold it very still until the balls have rolled completely off the rails and onto the putting surface. This meter, like the official USGA Stimpmeter, is designed so that when the meter is lifted and reaches a 20-degree angle here, the golf ball is released from the holding hole and begins to roll down the top rails onto the putting surface. You will then repeat this 2 more times with 2 more golf balls. Okay, here we go. I'm putting the golf ball in the holding hole, and I'm going to slowly lift the handle until the golf ball is released and rolls onto the putting surface. All right, the second ball. And finally, the third ball. The next thing I'll do is I'll measure the distance from the end of the meter to where each of the balls have come to rest, and then note the distances on one of the worksheets in the notebook. Okay, the second step is now measuring, and I'm measuring the distances once again from the end of the meter to where each of these balls have come to rest, and then noting the 3 distances on the worksheets. Okay, this ball has measured 112 inches. This ball is measured 115 inches. And this ball is measured 117 inches. The next step in determining the green speed is going to be doing the math. And here it helps to have a mobile phone handy with a calculator app to do the simple addition and division. Okay, here's our green speed calculation notebook, and here I've noted the distance each of these golf balls have traveled. The first one 112 inches, the second one 115 inches, and the third one 117 inches. I've then added up these 3 distances and I get a total distance of 344 inches. Next, I've divided that figure by 3 to get the average length these balls have traveled, and in this case that happens to be 114 inches. Now I'm going to take that figure of 114 inches and divide it by 12, because there's 12 inches in a foot, and here I get 9 feet 5 inches. And that figure of 9 feet 5 inches happens to be the green speed of the putting green I'm standing on now. And finally, if we look at the chart below, that figure falls in this range, medium fast. The other ranges include slow, medium fast, fast, and lightning fast. And it is these ranges that is really the most important thing to know here and to feel when you are putting, and ultimately to remember. This method I've demonstrated in this video is the most common way to figure the green speeds. There are two additional ways, one being a little more easier without the use of a calculator, and one being a little more time consuming, but all three coming up with basically the same results in the same range. This breakdown of different green speeds into 6 distinct groupings or ranges will come in very handy when you play different golf courses and you find that the green speeds vary greatly from one course to another. Using this meter will guide you and give you a better feeling for what a medium slow green speed is, for example, versus say a medium fast green, so you'll take the guesswork out of the green speeds and make your adjustments earlier in your putting round. And this may very well give you a competitive advantage and lower your putting scores. Thank you for watching, and good luck.